Debbie Downer. Don't be a Debbie Downer, okay? Don't be a nothing Nathaniel. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Dyme LaShawn, and we back at it again. If this is your first time here, welcome, come on in. I promise I'll be gentle. I know it's your first time. However, if you are already subscribed, aka a certified babe, then that means you already know what's what because you're already gang. On today, I want to give you guys a nice video. We're gonna talk about how to lift your vibrations. So, I know that summertime is normally a time where we are happier because there's a lot more light, a lot more brightness in the atmosphere due to longer days of sun. And I know that summertime is normally a time where we are able to take our holidays and spend time with family and kids because they're home from school and all the rest of that jazz. However, this world seems like it's going to pot, and for whatever reason there's so much calamity in the world these days. So I know that it is very, very easy to wake up sometimes, and instead of feeling like you're on top of the world will sometimes feel like it's on top of you. So I wanted to share some tips with you guys on things that I do to lift my vibrations when I ain't really feeling all that vibey, okay? Because sometimes I don't be feeling vibey. Number one, I just want to say, babes, like, it's okay to not be okay. That's the first thing. I feel like a lot of us are under pressure to always be someone else's joy, or always be on top of the world, or always be that person that people can go to and be the bubbles in McDonald's Sprite. But guess what? Sometimes it's just not giving that, and sometimes it's okay to say, "Hoo, child, I need somebody to pour into me." Sometimes I need a hug. It's all right to not be okay. And I feel like I want to open that video up and say that first and foremost, please do not be ashamed to reach out to the people that you trust, or the person that you trust, to ask for that type of help, because you are human. You deserve to be poured into, just like you would love to pour into someone else if you could. So please make sure that you guys are reaching out to others and letting them know when you need help, or when you're feeling like you can't do it alone. That's highly important, and that's number one. That is number one. Now, on to some things that you can do to lift your vibrations. Find at least one thing you are grateful for. One thing. It doesn't have to be 100 things. It doesn't have to be 25 gigantic things. It can be one thing that you're grateful for, and you can ruminate on that for about 5 to 10 minutes. And that, most of the time, really helps me feel a little bit more excited about the position that I'm in. Even if it's something as small as, wow, I was craving a meal yesterday, a specific meal yesterday, and I was able to eat that. I am so grateful to be able to do that, because everybody is not able to want something and just have it. I feel like that is one thing that a lot of us forget is such a large blessing. And if you can find one thing in your life that is something that you're grateful for, and actually highlight that for about 5 to 10 minutes, it is quite likely that it will lift your mood just a little bit. I was able to take a hot shower yesterday when I felt like it. That's not available to everyone. And if you think about that, and you think about not just what you were able to do, but how it made you feel to do it, how you felt after it was done, and how it was able to set the tone for at least the few minutes that followed it, you can think about those feelings and really just meditate on those things from 5 to 10 minutes. I know when I do that, it raises my vibrations. It makes me feel just a little bit more grateful. It lets me know that all is not lost, because I'm still able to do things of that nature, and I'm still able to have things that I want, even if it's in such a small fashion that I don't think about it often. But I am able to realize that it's it's gonna be okay. Look at you. You were able to do just that one thing. And if you were able to do that one thing, then there is something else that you are able to do. So the first thing I would say is find something that you are capable of expressing gratitude about, even if it's hugging your child, hugging someone that you love, breathing in air without assistance. All of these things that we forget are really, really big on a day-to-day basis, but they truly are gigantic blessings. So if we're able to think about those things instead of thinking about all of the ways that life sucks, sometimes you can lift your vibrations. Number 2, smile. This is one of the most annoying things ever, but I'm gonna say it anyway because believe it or not, it kind of works. If you're a woman, if you've ever been walking down the street and somebody like, you need to smile, why you ain't smiling, you too pretty and not smile, and you want to punch them in the face, I completely agree. And you guys probably want to punch me in the face for saying smile, but I can be honest with you and let you know right now that if you are by yourself and you feel like crap, right? Hear me out. And you're like this, oh my God, that's okay. But if you think about it and you just say, let me just try this, I want you to just say, in the midst of being completely angry, completely upset, jump out the window with me here and really smile in the midst of being upset. I promise you, your body will not know the difference. You will be smiling, and yes, you will still be upset about whatever it is or still affected by whatever it is that has bothered you. But your body normally associates smiling with being happy or being joyful or joyous. So when you do that, you'll confuse yourself for just a small moment and possibly, just possibly, lift your vibrations. And I think it's worth a try. So a small trick that a lot of you guys may not be aware of is people who answer the phone a lot or have to do a lot of business on the phone are normally told to smile while conducting the conversation because it sends to the listener that they are excited to hear from them and excited to help them solve their problem or come to the solution. So it's conveyed from one person to another happiness, even if you cannot see the smile. If you guys don't believe me, try it out and let me know how that turns out for you. Number 3, do something kind for someone. If you are ever in a bad mood and you're not feeling good and your vibe is kind of low, do something that you feel a person can benefit from, whether that is giving change to someone who might need it for a meal, whether that's purchasing a meal, depending on your finances. If that is holding the door for someone elderly and not giving them that vibe like, come on, hurry up, I'm holding the door. If that means assisting someone with something after school or after work or doing something a little bit extra, I promise you, a lot of the time those good deeds will then help you to see that there are still good people in the world and you're one of them. And a lot of the time that does help lift your vibe. Guys, I'm not telling you that doing these things are going to make you feel like, all is good in the world, I'm a fairy, everyone else is the fairies too, we just live in this blissful place. No, but a part of what I promote, which is main character energy and soft life only, is being a part of the world you want to see. If you want to be the main character, you have to be a person who promotes that type of goodness in the world and inspire other people to do what you're doing, because you are a leader, you ain't a follower like our mamas used to say. And make sure you are doing your part to lift your vibes and attract people to you that are attracted to those vibes and that also match those vibes. So be the change you want to see and be the good person you would want someone to be to you. And I promise you, a lot of the time your vibes will lift. A lot of us are down in the dumps because we're seeing so much negative stuff in this world. Okay, social media, in person, things that are being done to us, things that we're doing to people. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Okay, fix your mess. However, if we are able to turn around some things that we're doing and be better people, a lot of the times we will believe that other people out there are doing the same thing and they're working on their mess as well, and they want to reciprocate those good vibes onto us because we're worthy, because we're also being good to other people. So make sure you guys keep that in mind. Number 4, get some exercise. Get some exercise. Like, really do something to work your body. If it's something small as yoga, do that. 10 minutes of yoga, do that. I know you can find that on television. You know, if you go on to YouTube and you search your favorite yoga YouTuber, I know my favorite is Ariana Elizabeth. Super cute black girl on here. I really, really like her. She has some really good routines, and she has them all the way down to like 10 minutes or so. So I would recommend moving your body in some type of way, going for some type of walk, or some type of exercise regimen, or joining an exercise class, or doing something that you can count on to get those vibes just moving around in your body, get that circulation moving, all the rest of that. Because, you know, your body responds to the chemistry that goes on in there. The pain that you feel from stretching and exercising and muscle failure translates into all of the good vibes. And I'm not sure what you call them. Is this serotonin? It responds to that, and you want your body to release those good vibes unto you without needing any other substances such as drugs, liquor, etc., etc. So I found that exercise actually helps me. When I'm in a bad mood, I'm like, okay, let me stop if I can and do some exercise, or do some body movements, or stretch, or do some deep breathing or something like that, just to come back into the moment, do something to wake my body up, and, you know, just kind of get on track with everything that my body wants to give me. And so that's number 4. Number 5. This is one of the most simple ones, but it becomes tricky because it's dependent upon your environment. And this one is get some sun. Get some sun. Get some sun. Get some vitamin D. Sunshine on me. Going outside if it's sunny, and, you know, get you some sun, get you some vitamin D, soak it up. Even if it's, like I said, by going on a walk outside, taking the scenic route when you're on your way to and fro where you gotta go, let that sun shine on you, and just think about how special your creator thinks you are to give you light every day without you even having to ask. Think about that. Lift those vibrations. Think about all of the things in the world that benefit from the sun alone, and, you know, just bask in that. Think about how strong the sunshine is, that we really need sunscreen just to be okay down here. I need you to think about that, and think about how much you are worthy of happiness, of high vibes, of excitement, of extraordinary sensory experiences, and so forth and so on. And think about those things. And as a bonus, and this is simply as a bonus, baby, a bonus, if you want to lift your vibes, you want to really lift your vibes, make sure you're eating well and surrounding yourself around people who are positive. If you know somebody who is negative, constantly dragging on you, telling you negative stuff, projecting on you, being nasty to you, cut them people out. Because some people, let me tell you, they're going to have to deal. Misery love company, baby. Don't accompany them people. Those are a few things that you can do to lift your vibrations almost instantly. I know a lot of these things work for me, but they didn't work for me until I believed that they weren't silly, until I believed that they could work for me. A lot of things that we, you know, involve ourselves in, and a lot of the things that we engage in a lot of the time will only work and only benefit us if we believe that they will work and they will benefit us. But I'm here to tell you that you are so freaking powerful, believe it or not, that a lot of things that you believe will actually work for you, and that will also work in the reverse. If you think something is always not gonna work, it's not gonna work for you, you're not gonna make it, it's not gonna be good, you're not gonna see what everybody else sees, you're not gonna have what everybody else has, you're not gonna benefit the way other people benefit, then that's probably gonna be your truth. I'm not gonna lie to you. However, if you believe that your creator wants amazing things for you, if you believe that those things are on its way for you, if you believe that, you know, when you're practicing good things, that good things are wanting you the way that you're wanting them, and so forth and so on, and you're believing that the work you're putting in is going to benefit you, then 9 times out of 10, that will work for you as well. Your mind is extremely powerful. I want you guys to know that raising your vibrations has nothing really to do with what you do, but more about what you believe. And I believe that you guys can have amazing lives, and it can start with something as simple as raising your vibes. Okay? Because who want to be around a Debbie Downer? Don't be a Debbie Downer. Okay? Don't be a nothing Nathaniel. Okay? Bring something to the table as simple as high vibes, you know, good energy, and happiness. you know? And also, conversely, understand that you will not always be this way, and you want to surround yourself around people who, when you cannot bring the sunshine, they can bring it to you. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.